Hey, Miles here, milesbeckler.com, and in this video, I'm going to show you my micro engagement marketing method for Instagram. So this is an Instagram marketing video. This is actually kind of the second video in a series. The first video I did with my wife, Melanie, we covered the full strategy from soup to nuts, top to bottom, inside and out, everything from your username, your bio, your call to action, to how you lay out your images and the types of images you should be publishing to Instagram. This video goes beyond into how you can engage with users who have a high likelihood of liking you, following you, and having interest in entering your funnel through a micro engagement methodology. So if you haven't yet gone through that first Instagram marketing video, the link is in the description below, and I'll also have the link pop up either in that corner or that corner. It'll just be a little word that pops out. Click on that. It'll open the video in a new window. If you're ready to go on, what we're going to do now is we're going to jump onto my phone. I'm going to kind of rearrange the camera here in a second to where you can actually watch as I'm kind of implementing this method on my phone. Now, how I kind of execute this method is many times a day. I'll break out between 5 minutes and 30 minutes of this kind of micro engagement strategy. In order to be able to implement this yourself, you're going to need to have at least two of the hashtags that are highly relevant for your business, and at least 2 leaders in your industry who have an audience on Instagram of people who would have a high likelihood of liking you. And if that doesn't make sense, again, I covered that in the first video with my wife very, very clearly. So be sure you check out that first video. But if you're ready to learn this micro engagement strategy, this is kind of the fuel on the fire that will actually grow your Instagram. This is how you grow your followers. This is how you drive traffic and kind of introduce your Instagram platform to new people who can end up clicking through, getting your free report, your free offer, joining your list, etc., etc. So at this point, we are going to jump onto the phone for the rest of this video. Thank you very much, and I hope you get a lot of value out of this Instagram marketing video. Leave me a comment below once you're done. If you have any questions at all, give me a thumbs up right now when we switch up the cameras, and we'll get into that next step here. Thanks again. All right, here we are on the phone to do some micro engagements on Instagram. So the first place I go is the search feature, and then I type in someone from my list that I already created. And we talked about how to create this in the last video. So Russell Brunson's one of the people on my list. If his 35.4 thousand followers knew about me, the odds are they'd like my content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back one before this last image here, and this one you can see it's got a lot of views. Russell Brunson, I already know he's in my space. If I didn't know for sure, I'd be reading to see if he's in my space. So I'm going to look now at the 5 people who commented. Now these are the people who have commented on his stuff. So these are people who are engaging with Russell Brunson's stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on him and I'm going to look. So I'm just getting an idea of what he is about here. I can read his bio to understand if he's actually in my space, and then I can look at his images down here. Now my goal is not to instantly kind of follow and unfollow. I'm not playing that game. I'm trying to see if this is a real person, and honestly he looks like he's just here to advertise, so I'm going to skip on that one. I'm looking for real people, so software and app developer, that kind of makes sense. I'm going to look down, and this is kind of you know, maybe business related, maybe not. I don't know if he'd be a great result for me, and you'll notice this stuff does take time, right? Like this is what I'm doing here. So not really an active account here, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that. And what I want to do now, go back to this post, I'm going to click the people. Since it's a video, you don't see how many likes. So let's go to his newest one. This one is a video. You notice I've got the number of people who like him there. So you can see the number of likes, and sorry about that kind of image going in and out here on my camera. So these are all of the people who like that post Russell made. So I can just start at the top one here. That's in Spanish. I'm going to skip that. I'm going to look at I Won Princess, Wanderlust, You Own 10% of the Brain. Not really in my market. Let's see about Tim Mulderis. No, that doesn't, no bio, and I'm just going to keep going. So 10x social media marketing, so that looks like possibly someone who'd be good to engage with. So I'm just going to go ahead and double tap that to like that. Perfect. This is right up my alley. I'm going to go ahead and like that. I'm going to go leave a comment. autocorrect. Thank you for that. Drop an exclamation, maybe put in like a thumbs up. Perfect. And there's my micro engagement. Now I go back, keep going back, and let's see here. Like Stoffer, student athlete wrestler, no, helping to succeed. This looks perfect, so I'm going to go ahead and double tap that because I like that. Go back, turn your computer into a money. Interesting. Wayne Dyer has helped me a lot, so I'm actually going to go put a little comment here. And since Wayne Dyer passed away, I'm going to change that just to make sure it's super clear. And you notice I am taking time with this. Now, I'm probably taking a little more time than I normally would just so I can show you clearly how this is working. And then I'm going to go back to the Russell Brunson because I already engaged. Don't want to do too many engagements there. I'll scroll to the bottom of this list and let's see here. And this person calls themselves Extraordinary. So fitness enthusiast, leader, cool. And check that out. That's actually kind of nifty. Give that a like. Go over here. Give that a double tap. And I'm out. So back to the next person. Or I can go to the next post by Russell Brunson. Take a look at this. And so now Ryan Daniel Moran is someone else in. You can't really see that on the screen. Let me see if it'll focus. So in the bio, it says that one of his friends here. So I'm going to click on that person. Now this is Ryan Daniel Moran, and I've got a picture of him on stage with Russell Brunson, and 2 comments on that, 57 likes. So I'll go through the likes, and I'll just take a look at who's liking that. E-commerce guy. Give that a double tap here. Oops, clicked on the comments too quick. Check that out. No, I'm not going to like traffic. Cool. And this is the game, right? Like just kind of looking around. These are the micro engagements happening. Let's see if I can find anybody who's actually having moments. Awesome, awesome. All right. So let's go one more here. I'll just take a look at this. 520 people like that. Speaking at the capitalism.com conference. Cool. Let's look at the comments on that. So let's just start tapping on random people. Entrepreneur, currently trekking across some country. Perfect. That's a good one. Give that a like. You know, I'm going to go in and comment. Give that like a haha and a thumbs up. So funny face, thumbs up, fist bump, and I'm out. That like, back. Take a look here. Perfect. So that's it. I mean, this is the game when working and following through the individuals, right? We're going through people. So again, Russell Brunson has my audience. His 35,000 plus followers see most of his posts. So I go in through his posts like this book, and I can either go comment on people who comment on him, right? So these are people obviously who engage. So I can just click and engage with these people, just whether it's a double tap and a like, or whether it's leaving a comment. And that's it. So that's really the game, and I spend a bit of time following the individuals this way and following their audiences. The other way I go about it is through hashtags. So I'm going to go click on the tags tab. So digital marketing's got over 2 million posts, so I'm going to search that hashtag. It's going to come up here in a minute. So now these are the top posts, the first block of 9. I usually skip those because they're going to have so many engagements that my engagements are going to fall short. These are the most recent ones, and the most recent ones are ones that they came up soon, they came up recently, so that means the individual is probably on. Now, I'm trying to stay away personally from 2 things. Number 1, people who use kind of the sex that sells approach, and number 2, people who are clearly just promoting something, like it's just like a paid ad. So I'm going to just kind of look at a couple of these and just engage super quickly. But like digital marketing packages starting at $2.99, I'm not really interested in that one. Private jet flying over the desert, sure, that'll get a double tap. I'm looking for something I can comment on, and I comment on a lot of quotes because I find it easy for me to join that conversation of the quote. So your website is the window of your business. Keep it fresh, keep it exciting. Perfect, that's a great quote. So I comment, so true, give them a thumbs up, that's it. And I go back and I'm looking for more. You can buy likes, but not hearts. So I'm going to give this a hashtag truth bomb. And I just like to mix up what my comments are, just kind of like how I am in real life. Just I mix up my phraseology often, and I'm just looking for more of kind of quote-based stuff. That's the same person. I don't want to go commenting on the same person's stuff over and over, so don't know what language that is, so I'm going to pass that. Don't be busy, just be productive. Perfect. That's it right there. So here I can even just do the, sometimes I do the 100%. Oh, it's already up. You can see it right there. Oops. So the 100, do that 3 times. Maybe just do that twice and a fire. Perfect. That's my engagement on that one. Click back and make sure I've already got it liked. Perfect. See for another one, just one more here on this hashtag and we'll go on to another one. Today a reader, tomorrow a millionaire. So I'm just saying maybe a bit longer than tomorrow because I think somebody who believes that you read today, you become a millionaire tomorrow is a little bit off topic, but that's just a real, honest, genuine comment, right? And that's my goal here, is to really actually engage with people. Let's go do one more quick hashtag here just to show you. Click on the tags, and then from here I'll do solopreneur. And again, we went through this on the other image on how to do this. Okay, so there's really not much in solopreneur, but I'm just going to kind of look. That's an awesome quote, so I'm just going to do that, and I'm out. And let's see what else here. Just like that, and I'm going to give it a laughing face and a thumbs up. I'm out. And let's do one more since that one didn't have that many on it. Startup life, we'll try. $2 million. Again, I'm going to skip this top area. You can see it gives me other hashtags I can potentially work with up top. I'm going to skip the first 9 because they're the biggest, and I'm looking for these newer ones here. Right on. I like that. I'll just click a heart. And what is this one here? Irrational. I can't even read that. You know what? I'm going to even drop that. So I'm going to be like, great quote. A little tough to read. Just kind of being a real person, engaging like a real human here. Unleash your power and the world is yours. So let's do that. And I'm going to just drop a little emojis. Let's go back and see what else we can find. So just say crazy statistic. And this is really the game, yo. Like it just is a lot of time and energy. Again, I'm kind of like looking, I'm hanging over a tripod right now, so to say this is awkward is the way I'm doing this is totally, totally true. But when I'm standing in line at a grocery store, I'm, just kind of like anytime I've got a couple of minutes standing in line at a bank about to drop like a deposit payment, I'm just doing these kinds of micro engagements a little bit throughout the day. And that's it. That's the game, really. So kind of going through those two sets, whether it's going through the hashtags themselves, looking for the different quotes that I can engage on the hashtags, or whether looking through the individuals and looking to see who these kind of people are and who likes these people and who engages on their content. That's really the way that I go about this game. You can look here, 71 likes. So again, these are the people who like them. The odds are they're going to like some of what I've got going on if it's relevant. And that's it. That's how I've been doing it on Instagram. It has helped me grow since I did my first Instagram training. I was at 900 followers. I'm at over 2,000, growing very, very quickly. I've had several hundred links clicked here in my link in bio. And again, in that other video that I'll be sure to link to here at the end, I cover how to kind of come up with your pattern here for your Instagram to make your layout look nice. I talk about how to get a good bio, what a great call to action is, and we cover all the other bits and pieces. But that micro engagement part is the ongoing gig. So be well. I'll catch you on the next video, and thank you very much for your time. I hope this has helped you understand how to effectively market on Instagram with micro engagements. Until next time, be well.